Alright, so let's talk about like enum. So enum is a data type. They convert the name to the integer. So this is commonly used for some pretty common like a direction, up, down, left, right, or week of the date, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like this. So let me back to the picture. Okay, this website gives for gives, right? So this is mainly used to assign the name to integer constant. So which means that global variable beyond this, right? So I I say enum. This is the keyword, and then this is the enum variable, right? And then this is the what? This is a type, right? So you have to define. So everything for the cell is called declaration, and then after this you need to instantiate. You want to give a memory, right? You want to give a memory for this variable date. Then you need to assign what day it is. It's going to be Wednesday, right? So for everything inside the like a bracket, right? You will always convert to the lowercase no matter what. So even though this is a capital W, right? And then you can assign to W for lowercase. And this is what? This is supposed to be the to what? To 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So this is going to be pretty much it, right? And let's say this is actually wrong. Okay, so let's not worry about this. Let's move on. So I'm going to just copy exactly the same thing and then you will just follow along. So week, right? So I'm going to say what? Monday. Oh, sorry, Sunday, right? Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Friday, Saturday, right? And then this is declaration. I'm going to say, all right, I need to instantiate, right? Instantiate, right? So week, and I'm going to say date, right? After this, I'm going to say date equal to Sunday, right? So I'm going to say what? I'm going to print out the date. So I'm using what? I'm converting the name to the integer. So it's going to be multi, right? I'm going to say date. So what do you expect? Should be 0, right? And here we go. So what happened to Monday? Again, 1. Alright, so now I change. So I'm giving the default value. So I'm changing the default value. So it's starting from 0, right? I'm going to say starting from 3. Then I want to print out what? Print out Monday. So it, again, like definitely when you print out the date for the Sunday, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be 3, right? But what happened for the Monday? So look at this. If you print out the Monday, it's gonna be 4. So you will increment by 1 every single time after you change. I mean after you move on to another index. So okay, now I want to print out this to what? To 20 to 43. Okay. So what happened for Thursday? So just give a guess and boom, it's gonna be 45. This is because you change the value for Tuesday. So 43, 44, and 45. And this is gonna be what? And then so on, right? So 47, right? So this is enough. You actually need to follow the pattern. So there's a more advanced way. So you can also combine the declaration and instantiation together. So I'm gonna say enum week day right here, and then I set the operation right here, day equal to set Saturday, and this is still runnable, right? So this is more readable for some people, so you don't have too many lines of the code, right? So this is the enum. Convert everything for the name to the integer, and then you can change the value. And this is pretty much it. So let's talk about another one. I'm going to talk about char. So char in C. So let's just back to the ASCII table. So this is ASCII table. So every single char right here, the red column, right? This represents a single character, and there are more. So 0 to 255, right? So there are 256 space for the char, and then for every single one, the memory is going to take 1 byte, right? So I talked about this last time, so I'm going to just assign char c equal to what? Just a random character. I'm going to say the little lowercase a. So I'm going to print out the size. So I'm giving a name. So I'm going to say size. I'm going to say size of what? Char, right? So let me just print out the size first, right? So what do you expect? Should be 1, right? Alright, so now what do you expect if I print out the C? So I'm going to say C and then print out C, right? For the last video, I talked about like how do you print the char in C. So it's going to be what? Mod C, right? And then if you want to print out the integer, it's going to be mod D, alright? So move on. So it's going to be lowercase a, right? If you have two lowercase a in a single quotation, so you need to put a character inside the single quotation, so you will represent a single char, right? But if you have two single character inside a single quotation, then this is not runnable. So if I run it, right, I'm giving an error, right? So this is not okay. So you can only have one character, which is size of 1, right? Size of 1, and this is going to be pretty much the definition. And definitely you can say, okay, I want to say char 1, right? Char 1, and everything inside the ASCII table you can put, right? Even though the n9, right? So we represent n9 like this, right? And then this is still runnable, right? Look at this, like there's an n9 right there. And then I will talk about more, and I will see you next video. Bye.